Ah, good morning. I live alone, so I've got no one else to blame. Let's go say hi to the ducks. How's it, guys? Hello. Can you guess what country I live in? So it is now 10 o'clock and it's a Saturday. We got back from our run. As you saw, we saw the ducks. And now I've got to decide one thing. I have a crappy breakfast with the breakfast that I have inside my house, or go to the shops and do my groceries now, then have a nice breakfast, and then come back and have a lazy day. So I have a cup of water with one of those vitamin C tablets because I'm feeling a little bit phlegmy. So yeah, what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna have the nice breakfast option. So we're gonna go out. We've put on appropriate clothes. We will change into comfy clothes later. And yeah, let's head up to a 10-minute cycle to the store. We have to head up 2 stores because there's a particular cereal that I need to get at one store that's not in the cheap store. So let's see, maybe I'll take you along for this. Then you can guess, legitimately guess which country I'm in. So if you didn't know, this is Rusty Man, and this is how I get around in this country. So let's go. Welcome to my commute to the grocery store. It's about 10 minutes long, so we'll see you there. So we have arrived at grocery store 1. We're gonna untuck the socks. And let's head inside. Over here. Okay, so we've got most of what we need. We just gotta find honey. And we're at our final stop for today, and if you know anything about the Netherlands, this is the go-to store. It's Albert Heijn. This is the more expensive store. Gotta find the entrance. I don't know where the entrance is. Haven't been to this one. But yeah, oh, that zoomed in. Hi. So you know this is the fancy store. Look at the stuff going. So it's round about 12:30 now. We're back home. We're in our comfy clothes. I do want to tell you a little bit about those checkout machines. I find them quite fascinating. There's a lot of actual engineering that goes behind them. Um, so, you know, I just come back from the grocery store and we were looking at the self checkout thing. Um, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the interaction that actually happens between humans and that self checkout thing, things that you might not know that's actually happening to avoid theft. So there are certain things that there's three security measures that are quite major in these things that you might not be aware of. The first one is weight sensors. The next one is computer vision. And then the third one is AI driven viewing, I guess one can put it. So the first thing is weight sensors. So what these supermarkets do is they know the weight of every single product that you put there. Even your fruits and vegetables, when you weigh them, they know the product. And when you put them, you move them from like your section where you leave your bag and you put them onto your bag. So when you self-checkout, you put your bag on the, like human behavior is normal to just put your bag on the actual self-checkout thing instead of straight into a trolley or something else. That you scan, okay, they scan this thing of coffee and this coffee is 460 grams. It knows, okay, the weight on the thing is now 460 grams. And if it's not, then they flag you for something. And it's so small that they can pick up these things like a bag of yeast that I did. Like it picked that up that I forgot to do it. It was genuinely a forgetful moment, but it's able to pick up that. The next is computer vision. Now, I don't know, you probably don't notice it, but there's actually, a lot of the time, there's a camera at the top of these self-checkout things. And what they're doing is they're actually viewing exactly what you're doing with your hands and how you scan things. So to sneakily move something across without it, it would flag it because it didn't get a barcode. Now, this is running AI behind it. Again, you don't know it's happening, but in real time, it's flagging what this information, take something out of a bag, move it across, put it in your bag. And even if you try and sneak something else with it, this AI is so good that it's able to pick that up. And then so they're watching that you scan, so beep, but they're also watching your behavior and tracking how long it's taking you to scan one item to the next. So if you're taking longer than average or slower than average, or you are like being a little bit nervous with your hands, you're doing things that are out of the normal behavior. Again, you can question what is normal, but there's something the AI will pick up or has been trained to pick up that you actually don't know about. The next is also this random AI that's being watched and monitored by another third-party person. So it doesn't have to be in the Albert Heijn or actually in the supermarket. It could be remote somewhere in like, let's say India or South Africa or something like that. They've actually got these people that can remote in and analyze all of your behaviors and what you're doing. So that's quite scary as well. And then another major way is that most of you don't know when you are scanning your, like, in the Netherlands they call it like your bonus card, so like your free card or whatever, like you have a subscription to it. In America they have like those Amazon stores where you don't even have to check out and you just use your Amazon account and you just go through. But here, what they're actually doing is they're monitoring my behavior. So they know that Bianca usually buys these things. So let's take Albert Heijn in the Netherlands here. Very similar, very popular chain. You saw me go to it. They monitor, this is Bianca's profile, and this is what Bianca usually buys. And when Bianca buys out of the norm stuff or whatever, they will also flag you. And all of these flags from these different things, so the weight, the cameras, the AI, monitoring who Bianca is, knowing what Bianca buys, will flag a system. And then when that system is flagged, and then a personnel will come and they'll actually check. And sometimes they'll only check like 3 items because you're like not really flagged. But if they ask you to check, you'll see like sometimes it's like 20 items and you've bought 21 items. That's when they flagged you have stolen something. So yeah, and then there's the final one, which are getting a little bit more technical, is these RFID tags. So these things actually, or RFID tags and then sensors in the shelf.
So they know what has been taken off the shelf at every moment in time, and then they know what's in everyone's bags because they're monitoring everything, and these RFID tags are monitoring, oh, this package has moved past this aisle, it's moved past this aisle, it's over here, like all of these checkpoints, and eventually it gets to the till or the self-checkout thing, and it's supposed to be checked out and it's not. So yeah, just so now you know, when you're actually interacting with the self-checkout, to avoid talking to humans, or I don't know, sometimes it's just quicker to do the self-checkout, just know that there's a big man AI and technology watching all of your behavior.
But for now, I am going to sit on my desk. I'm going to put some rubbish TV on in the background for some noise. I'm the generation that needs some noise in the background or some earphones on. And I have a presentation due on Tuesday, but Monday I'm very busy. So I am going to get working on that. So I'll see you when anything interesting happens. So it is like 8 o'clock now, and I basically just rotted for the rest of the day. Very close to what me and this banana did. I didn't even have my coffee. I didn't even open it from the grocery store this morning. So yeah, but it's okay. Saturdays are supposed to be like that. I did work on some of my presentation. I'm basically gonna wing it though. Like, I can hold up a room for 10 minutes about some stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, all I did was I actually had fish fingers for dinner, fish fingers and cucumber, like MI12. But I thought the omega-3 was probably pretty good for me. And I couldn't be asked. I also took a fat nap, and that nap was glorious. So that was a win. Feeling slightly better than I did this morning, in terms of a cold, but I do have a little bit of a headache, and that's probably because I was on my computer while watching television today. So I'm gonna wash the dishes and get this, because washing dishes is one of those things that you don't really want to do, but it is quite meditative. That I have, that's part of my nighttime routine. But yeah, it hangs over your head because it's still something you have to do. Very similar to Duolingo. God, I think I have like a almost 650-day streak, but every night I get there and I'm just like, oh God, do I have to do this again? And I feel like, eu não falo português, or eu falo muito pequenininho. So basically, I don't know how to speak Portuguese, but I do know what an apple is. So if I ever want an apple, I can get that. But now, we finished washing these dishes. There's actually not too much, which is quite nice. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this day. It was a random Saturday, so it will get more entertaining as the days go on. But yeah, thanks for just hanging out. See you tomorrow. It's also really warm here, which is really nice. Like, I am very happy about the weather, and I can wear a t-shirt. This doesn't happen often. Did you guess it? The Netherlands.